Hey everybody, and welcome back. Today I've got a post burn on 4 candles from this past holiday season. I'm sorry it's not super current. It takes me so long to get the candles shipped here, and then it takes me a while to dive in. Another thing that I forgot to talk about were my post burns. This is just kind of a junk, bathroom candle. That's, I will combine all these waxes because they're all similar kind of scents. So this was, making a mess. Balsam, Fall Farmhouse, Yuletide, and Vanilla Balsam. I think that's what's in here. The balsam, actually, the dark green wax from the season, smells a little kind of like it's had it and like a little bit burnt, scorched. So I'm actually going to probably pull all that out. All the other waxes smell fine. Vanilla balsam, I didn't do a post burn on it, I don't think. It was just a cold sniff. It was fine for me. I would just rather get balsam in the future. The vanilla note did not really come through for me while it was burning at all, and so I'd rather just stick with something that's, crazy strong. So I'm a balsam girl all the way. Yuletide, this is the Yuletide candle. I love this jar. So I've saved it to kind of use again. This came out like 3 years ago now. I think the last 2 years it hasn't come out. So my friend actually gave me one of his old ones, which was a super sweet Christmas gift this year. So I burned that and really enjoyed it. That is a candle that I would love to have come back. So anyways, that's what I burned all throughout December. And then the rest of the video is going to be filled with contraindications of things that I've said in the past, like this. Totally lied to you all and said that I would not burn this until most likely spring. And I was just totally in the mood one day for something more light and tropically vibe feeling. Normally in the winter when it's gray and poopy like this, I just want warm, cozy kind of smells, which this is not. And I just said, screw it. I want something fun. And so I actually enjoyed this while it was burning. It's just not my thing, so I will not get this candle again. Vanilla Snowflake. This is very sweet. And I get like a milky, limey drink. It's so weird. So you can see in there, it's really kind of murky. It burned fine. There's definitely some discoloration there. I don't really remember this one actually how it did. I did 4 at once. I mean, I was burning these candles like crazy and all together. But the smell of this was pleasant. I do not get the coconut in this. I do not get the mint in this at all. To me, this is like a vanilla, like, didn't Yankee do a vanilla lime? That's what this reminds me of. But it was good. I will finish this candle out. It's just, I don't know, maybe I will buy it again just to, if I have that weird transitional mood to get me from winter to, I have another candle over there I need to review for you too. So I have 5. Okay, then this on cold, I absolutely loved. I was so freaking excited about this. The orange and then that the nutty note. I wasn't really getting almond coming through, but I thought, maybe it's a little like, savory, or like, that you would like this, like maybe crusty, salty note that you would, add to the, now that the lid is on, it's strong again. I had the lid off for a few days and I could not smell this wax at all. This is a complete dud for me. It didn't smell at all burning. I would give this a throw of a 4, a 5. I don't even know that this would make a room pleasant. Super, super disappointed with this candle. Again, now that I'm smelling, probably a lot of the smell, as you know, is on the lid. So without it, over the weekend when I was kind of just checking in with, I'm like, God, this has no smell. So I bet you that's where it's all coming from. Such a bummer. Baked Madeleine cookies, spiced almond, sweet orange, toasted coconut. Would not purchase this again. The throw was not there for me. But the smell is bomb. I mean, gosh, I really, really like that. So that was a bummer. This I didn't know if I was going to keep or not, the smoked vanilla. I've been burning it like crazy. Initially, I said that this did not remind me of Fireside Marshmallow or Marshmallow Fireside. Yes, it does. When I smell them side by side and go back and forth, they're super similar. I would say that Marshmallow Fireside is sweeter. And in this, I get more, I don't know if it's more of a smoky note, but it's more masculine, slightly. Do not take me for a cologne scent. It's not even remotely that. And so maybe masculine isn't even the right word, but the sandalwood takes it to a slightly different direction than the Marshmallow Fireside. I honestly think they're very similar, actually, and I don't think that you need both. They are different, but they're real similar. This on cold, when I first initially was sniffing it, the wax was like literally cold from being outdoors. This really smells pleasant while it's burning. I was really pleased with it. It filled my open concept area. So I'm pleased. I would give this a throw of about a 7. Especially, I mean, there's nothing super strong about these notes per se. So it, I think it's a softer candle, and it did really well. I don't know that I would get it again. I've got Marshmallow Fireside. It's kind of like a staple candle that I always have around. But I don't know, maybe I would go kind of back and forth between the two now. If I couldn't get my hands on one and the other was available, I'd get it. Now this is the most disgusting BBW candle I think I have ever burned. Hated it. Absolutely hated it. Gross. I wonder if anybody else has such strong feelings about this candle, or really any other candle. Please feel free to comment below. This was just nasty. So can you see the discoloration happening there? I mean, it's, so this, and you can see, I mean, I burned it quite a few times. I'd probably say, the wax probably started here. So probably did, maybe 4 to 6 hour burns on this. The butter really comes through and just smells gross. The butter and the mint, to me, don't meld together. They're very separate. I feel like I can smell the butter, I can smell the mint, but they just don't work well together. And to me, this just smelled very toxic, really chemically, and not pleasant while it was burning. It wasn't particularly strong, but when I would get over it and try to get a waft, it was just so off-putting, just really yucky. So I loathed that candle. I wish I could return it, but I can't because I am overseas, as you know. So I've got one more candle over here. Let me grab it for you real quick. I forgot. So this one, I have also really enjoyed. So this is was a great transitional, in late January, to have these spices in the gingerbread marshmallow. So gingerbread spice, eggnog, spiced rum, vanilla frosting, brown sugar crystals. So this also had a really great throw. Did good in my open concept. I think in a single room, this would be awesome. In my open concept, again, I would give it, a 7. And the warm spices in here just were kind of like, you know, pleasant and cozy for these cold winter days. So I liked this. I think probably for my money, I would go with the cinnamon and clove, just because it's so much stronger than this. And this is really toned down by that frosting-y, marshmallowy, vanilla-y vibe. But it was pleasant, and I enjoyed it. So no complaints there. As far as burn goes, these, I think all of these were, now that we're like crazy, scorching, like just burned so fast, so furious, and needed to be trimmed constantly. Actually, I think like all of these. I'm wondering if I can like look at the wicks and see. But yeah, big mushroom caps. Yeah, I haven't had to pull anything out. Yeah, if anything, you know, you just gotta be really careful, because I did, actually this one I will say, I trimmed the wick on here and the wick went all the way down. So it was just this tiny little nub again, sticking outside of the wax. And I thought, oh man, only 2 flames are gonna go now, but it totally was fine. That little tiny flame burned and the pool evened out, and it was like, it's kind of miraculous. And then now all 3 are equal size, and it's totally fine. So, yeah. Overall, I'm pleased. What is that? Well, 3 out of 5. It's, you know, yeah. So I'm waiting for a sale as usual. I've got lots of candles in my basket ready to go. And I did burn another candle today that's new to me. So I'll work on a couple more of those and get another post burn out to you. Hope you guys enjoyed. Ciao.